In this class, now I am going to explain you Newton's law of gravitation. In the entire universe, between any two objects, either attraction or repulsion force is there. For example, between us and the earth, there is a attraction force. Suppose if you take any two magnets, between them either attraction force or repulsion force is there. Suppose if you go to the electrostats, so in between the charges, either attraction or repulsion force is there. So that attraction or repulsion force is directly proportional to the product of two masses, and that force is inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. So this is known as law of gravitation, which was given by Newton. Hence we people are saying that law as Newton's law of gravitation. For example, consider any two objects in the universe. Let us say whose mass be m1, m2, and which are separated by a distance r. Now between them there is a force F, which can be called as a central force, or you can call it as gravitational force. That force acts towards this m2 in this direction, from m1 to m2 in this direction, from m2 to m1 in this direction. Both are acting on the same line in opposite direction, like first one to second one minus second one to first one. Both will be having same magnitude but opposite direction. This central force or gravitational force is directly proportional to product of two masses, and this force is inversely proportional to square of the distance between them. If you put two together, you get F is directly proportional to m1 into m2 by r square. If you remove this proportionality symbol, you would have to add a constant is called g. m1 m2 by r square. You know that the gravitational constant value is 6.67 into 10 to the power of minus 11 Newton meter square by kg square. Remember this value. So this central force is independent on the medium. Remember that point. I hope you have understood this law of gravitation. The central force is directly proportional to the product of masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. This is known as Newton's law of gravitation. Now let us see a small problem. There are two objects with masses 2 kgs and 3 kgs, which are separated by a distance 5 meters. Then find the force of attraction between them. Then apply the previous formula, F equal to G into m1 m2 by r square. If you apply G value, 6.67 into 10 to the power of minus 11 Newton meter square by kg square. And what about m1 m2? 2 3 ja 6. 6 into kg square by distance between them 5 meters. So if you take square, 25 meter square you will get. So here kg square cancel, meter square cancel. Now simplify that. So 6 into 7 into 10 to the power of minus 11 by 6 by 25. So newtons left. You know the units of force, newtons. Leave like that. This law can be applicable for all the objects which belongs to the universe. That masses may be heavy or masses may be very small. Even that law can be applicable for point mass also. Very negligible masses also. Point mass, you know the meaning of point mass. Very big, very heavy objects also there in the universe. So, between them also this law is applicable. Okay students, I hope you have understood this. Now let us see one problem. How the applications, if you go to the competitive exams like G or NEET. See, there are two identical objects which made with a same material and which are touching externally and also having their radius as smaller units. Then that force of attraction between them is directly proportional to first option 1 by r square, second option r square, third option r power 4, fourth option 1 by r power 4, which is correct. There are two identical objects made with same material touching externally and also having radius small r. Then tell me, what is the force of attraction? Is this directly proportional to 1 by r square or r power 4 or 1 by r power 4? How do you answer to this question? Now let us see that. See, you don't know the mass of this identical sphere. Here, if you take the mass of this identical sphere as m, then whose mass is also will be m only. You know students, see here, both are made with same material. Hence, whose density will be same? Let it be rho. You know, so density is equal to mass per volume. Otherwise, you can say it as m is equal to d into v. Now m is equal to density I have given you as rho, and the volume of the sphere is 4 by 3rd pi r cube. Now let us go to apply law of gravitation. F is directly proportional to product of masses m into m. Otherwise write here G constant. So m into m square by r square. Now here you got m value this much, no? Because both are made with same material means whose density is same. I got whose mass this much. Now substitute this mass value over here so that you will get G is equal to m square means take square on both sides. You get rho square here 16 by 9 pi square r power 6 you will get. Pi square r power 6 if you take square on both sides. Here 3 square, r cube whole square, r power 6 you will get by r square is there. Now if you simplify r power 6 by r square, which is equal to r power 4. Now this f is directly proportional to r power 4. Okay students, directly here itself don't say, here r plus r 2r. So here also distance between them, r plus r 2r you have to write here. 2r. If you take 2r whole square, here 4r square you will get, even though no changes will come in r. F is directly proportional to r power 4 only you will get. You don't want remaining simplification. Because what is the question? This force of attraction is directly proportional to which of the following they mentioned. Now this force of attraction is directly proportional to r power 4. So in the beginning itself don't say it as r plus r 2r whole square. 2r whole square means here 4r square you are getting. Hence f is directly proportional to 1 by r square. Don't choose this option as correct. So which option is correct here? R power 4 is correct. Not 1 by r square. Most of the students, so they answer to this question. But is this correct? No. Which option is correct? R power 4 is correct. Because they mentioned both are identical spheres made with same material and which are, see, touching externally. They mentioned the data like that, so that you people have to answer like this. Thank you. I am requesting you to subscribe my channel and share to others, so that my classes reaches to many people. Thank you one and all.